All right, we will call this meeting of the Del Mar College Board of Regents to order at 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday, August 29th. We are here to conduct a public hearing on the adoption of the college's budget for fiscal year 2024. I'm going to start by doing our roll call. Mr. Krull? Ms. Averett? Here. Dr. Adami?
Here.
Mr. Loeb?
Here.
Dr. Babley? Here. Mr. Kelly is on Teams with us. Mr. Kelly? Yep. We see him. He's there. Say here, Mr. Kelly. I'm Carol Scott. We have a quorum and can conduct business. Would you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. Mr. Krull, would you lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance? Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And please join us as we read our Del Mar College vision statement. Del Mar College will be the premier choice for life-changing educational opportunities provided by responsive, innovative faculty and staff who empower students to improve local and global communities. Thank you. The Del Mar College Board is streaming our live audio and video from our meetings on the college's website in real time, with exception of portions of the meeting as may be considered closed session by statute. We have the opportunity for any general public comment at this time. Seeing none, we will move into our discussion item. Actually, we will have, we're going to officially open the public hearing at 11:32 a.m. and we're going to ask Mr. Garcia to give us a brief overview of our budget presentation for fiscal year 24.
All right, so here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you. So next slide, please. Thank you. So good morning, Madam Chair, Mr. President, members of the Board of Regents. I cannot thank you enough for your flexibility and your time commitments to the college's budget planning process throughout this highly unusual period. I hope that today's board action item will be the final step to our proposed 2024 budget plan. The college has a reduced slide deck presentation with financial information that closely mirrors the information presented at our August 15th board meeting. After the presentation, we will pivot to the state compliance requirements that includes a public hearing followed by a board action item for your consideration for the approval of the proposed 2024 budget plan. A key takeaway in our presentation is that the college is proposing a near flat M&O budget plan relative to the preceding fiscal year's budget plan. The college has done its best with allocating financial resources to mission-critical activities that are strategic in nature in light of the downward property tax revenue pressures that we are facing today. This downward revenue pressure is driven mainly by the differences in property values between the Nueces County Appraisal District and certain petrochemical companies in our district. Next slide, please. Thank you. As previously stated, the proposed 2024 M&O revenue budget before you did not change from our August 15th board meeting. The main takeaway is that the proposed revenue plan, valued at $115.2 million, is relative to the same level as the preceding year's planned value of $114.7 million. Details of the revenue budget plan was presented by our controller, Mr. John Johnson, at our August 15th board meeting. Moving on to the next slide. Thank you. In general, the reported proposed 2024 M&O expense budget before you remain relatively the same from our August 15th board meeting. The main takeaway is that the proposed expense plan, valued at $115.2 million, is again relatively the same as the preceding year's expense plan, valued at $114.7 million. Details of the proposed expense budget was presented by Ms. Landrum at our August 15th board meeting. Next slide, please. Okay, I'm going to pause here for a second here. Again, this is the second page to the expense budget plan, the total, and then there's a third page to that. So next slide, please. Okay, as you can see there, that's the $114.2 million for the expense budget plan. Okay, so moving on to the proposed debt service budget on the next slide. Thank you. So I have good news to share with you. About 2 weeks ago, the college made the final payments to the 2021 and 2014 bond obligations. This explains why the annual interest and principal payments for the 2024 budget plan year decreased to the $20.8 million from the preceding year's payment of $22.5 million. The proposed 2024 debt service budget plan of $20.8 million will be fully funded with a proposed tax rate discussed in detail by Mr. John Johnson at our August 15th board meeting. There's another board agenda item today, where the college will propose a public property tax hearing scheduled for September 12th. Following the public property tax hearing on September 12th, there will be an action item to adopt a debt service tax rate and allow the college to levy the homeowners in our district with the newly adopted tax rate. More to come on that. As a final note, the college is also looking forward to the maturity of the 2013 general obligation bonds and the 2016 revenue bonds obligations that are scheduled to mature August of 2025 and August of 2028, respectively. Madam Chair, Mr. President, members of the board, this concludes the college's proposed budget presentation.
Thank you very much, sir. Do we have any questions from any of the board members on the presentation? Is there anyone here from the public who would like to make public comment during this hearing on the college's budget for fiscal year 24? Seeing none, our second agenda, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
We have had our public hearing open for about 10 minutes. Is that sufficient, Mr.? 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes? All right. What we will do actually is we will use this time as productively as we can. So we are going to go into closed session under Texas Government Code 551.071 regarding consultation with legal counsel. And we will come back in right before 12 noon, see if there is anyone for public comment. And if not, then we would adjourn the public hearing at that point and call into order our 12 noon special called meeting. So at this time, the board will go into closed session at 11:40 a.m.
Madam Chair, you'll have to take action also on the order that's presented on the budgets.
Nope, this is just a public hearing. The action item comes at 12 noon.
No, the order on the budget, that's agenda item 2.
Agenda item 2 for the 11:30 is discussion and possible action related to both public hearing comments.
Okay.
We'll
Sorry.
take those at 10. Sure, we're going into closed session.
Right.
The board has come back from closed session at 11:55 a.m. with no action. We are going to reopen the public hearing. Is there anyone here to address the board on our budget for fiscal year 2024? Seeing none, then we will close the public hearing at 11:55 a.m. Is there any further discussion on anything related to this? We'll take action at our 12 p.m. meeting. So at this time, we will adjourn the public hearing and the meeting at 11:56 a.m. and we'll reconvene in a couple of minutes.